Hello, I'm Bruce Zimmerman, and this is the Open Line Garden Show podcast for this week. Now, roses don't grow well in shade. Everybody knows this, but some of the David Austin roses do better. They have some conditions to be met, but things that you want to make sure of. If you're growing the roses in shady conditions, you want them to be not under the overhang of trees and branches, but you don't mind them being in the shade. In other words, they're going to be where they only get 3 or 4 hours of sunlight a day, but it's all indirect light, then no problem. The reason that you have a problem with trees is competition with roots, and some of the trees are very, very dense in their shade, and you don't get 3 to 4 hours of sun a day. So if you have a spot in your garden where you get 3 to 4 hours of sun, it's shade, there's no real strong root competition. I'm thinking like Norway maples and Norway maple varieties would not work here. Here's a list of regular David Austin roses that they recommend for those conditions. So I'm just going to run through it so you can pause, play, etc., and make a list and decide which ones you want to investigate or which ones you want to grow in your garden. First of all, let's go with Abraham Darby, Shropshire Lass, Benjamin Britten, Bonica, Boscobel, Carding Mill, Crocus Rose, Fighting Terramere, Gertrude Jekyll, Golden Celebration, Grace, Graham Thomas, Hyde Hall, James Galloway, Kew Gardens, Lady of Shalott, L.D. Braithwaite, Maid Marian, Mary Rose, one of my favorite from David Austin roses, by the way, Olivia Rose Austin, Queen of Denmark, Rosamundi, Rosaria de la Haye, Royal Jubilee, St. Swithin's, Susan Williams Ellis, Tam O'Shanter, Teasing Georgia, Tess of de D'Urberville, the Alwick Rose, the Lady Gardner, Lady Blush, Mayflower, the Poet's Wife, the Pilgrim, Thomas A. Beckett, Tranquility, Winchester Cathedral, great song, Wolverton Old Hall. Some great roses in there, and there's some great varieties in there that you can go and use in shade where you have the 3 to 4 hours and no root competition. For climbers, and this is the one that really turned my crank because I kind of like this. Again, you need the 3 to 4 hours of sun per day as well. They do best in a north-facing area. So again, we're looking at no big root competition. So here we go. We're going to run through these ones. Abraham Darby, Shropshire Lad, Benjamin Britten, Constance Spry, Crown Princess Margarita, Gertrude Jekyll, Golden Celebration, Graham Thomas, James Galloway, Malvern Hills, Madame Elford Carrier, Mortimer Slackler, New Dawn, St. Swithin's, Teasing Georgia, the Albrighton Rambler, the Generous Gardener, the Pilgrim, and Wolverton Old Hall. Those are climbers. They're David Austin roses that you can use in shady conditions. I'm Bruce Zimmerman, and this is the Open Line Garden Show podcast for this week.